The title of this book is The Dark Journal. It is obtained after defeating the Great Olm and thus completing a raid. It is found in the raid's rewards chest at the end of the Chambers of Xeric after beating the final boss, the Great Olm. And after one completes their first raid and loots this book from the raid's reward chest, it will forever be available in one's player-owned house. Hope you guys enjoy this reading, as it's a sort of conclusion to the Chambers of Xeric lore, as for what we know so far, except for what we learned in the Client of Corend quest, which I'll discuss a little bit at the end of this reading. Dark Journal. Our exploration of the caves is complete and has been a success. Our Lord's followers have dwindled in number, it is true. Few of us who shared his exile from Corend are still alive to serve him today. Many fell to the perils of the cave. They were weak, and our Lord teaches us that the weak should accept no other fate. Others forced our Lord to discipline them, some for outright treachery, some for other failing. Let them remain in this cave as a testament to the supremacy of our Lord. Our Lord has graciously appointed me as his new high priest, and I shall endeavor to be a more worthy servant than my vain predecessor. Nevertheless, though our party was reduced in numbers, our Lord has led us to victory over the guardian in the deep, and has seized the power that he sought. Now we make our camp in the guardian's chamber, among the skulls of its former prey. Although I doubt it has been permanently killed, the guardian will not trouble anyone again for a long time. The weapons and armor that we have developed in the caves can stay here, in this place of safety. As our Lord now wields power over the crystals of the cave, he intends to create a secure seal around our store. He says it would take an earthquake to shatter it. I am truly awestruck by the power that our Lord now wields. If we were to return to Corend, as he originally planned, I have no doubt that we could regain our former dominion over the city with very little effort. However, while our Lord remains as secretive as ever, in fact, he has become more so after the treachery of our former followers. I sense he has a new plan in mind. Perhaps the throne of Corend has become too small a trophy to satisfy the ambitions of Lord Xeric. And with that, we've reached the end of the Dark Journal, and we've also reached the end of all the books in the Chambers of Xeric. So the information that's been given to us shows that Xeric is quite an interesting character. He's rather twisted. He doesn't seem to have any particular sense of morality and is willing to sacrifice some of his power by leaving certain minions in the cave to set an example to his other followers to sort of create some group cohesion there, some group psych thrown in there a little bit. And then from the Client of Corend quest, we actually know that this storyline is a little bit hot because Xeric is somehow in ethereal form or corporal form because he's a spirit, or at least was for the Client of Corend quest when he possessed Vios. So Xeric is still active, he's still alive. I don't know how many followers are still with him, but there's not as many as before. But if they're all as powerful as Tecton, for example, then they are pretty much, I'd say, on par with the Majorat in terms of their lorish ability as far as combat goes. If we ever get a chance to fight Xeric, or maybe fight an NPC that's possessed by Xeric, I don't know where this storyline's gonna go yet, but maybe the Arceus library will have some answers. So I'll see you guys soon with some books from that library, and we'll do some digging together throughout all of those texts in part 2 of the series. We have one more book for the player-owned house series, and that's going to be My Notes. That'll be coming out tomorrow. I hope you guys look forward to that. That one, I'd say, was the most difficult book of the series, not because of anything within the book, just that obtaining the pages took a while, because for that book you have to find all the pages. There's 28 of them, I believe, underneath the ancient cavern. And I did a progress video a little while back on how to obtain those pages, or at least what I did for it. But yeah, look forward to that tomorrow, and My Notes will conclude the player-owned house series, and I might swap up the intro a little bit and make it more of a Zaya theme one for part 2 of the series, which will be featuring the Arceus House library books. I've still have yet to gather those. I'm going to gather those on my alt, since I already got the Arceus favor on my Iron Man. My alt's been around a while longer than my Iron Man, but I haven't been keeping up with it so much. I've been focusing on the Iron Man and seasonal Deadman mode. So I'm gonna do the Arceus favor on that quest and find every book first, screenshot them all, and start on this new adventure, this new series into the lore. And I hope you guys enjoy the next series as much as you did this one. And thanks for the support. I really appreciate all you guys' feedback on both the comment section of YouTube and when I share a video on Reddit. It means a lot to know that some of you guys out there are liking the series. Well, I'll see you soon with more, guys. Peace.